going on, everybody? So I'm in town right now in Oregon, and I am actually later this week going to be tuning, timing, and fully setting up my new Mathews Vertix. This bow is pretty sweet, lightweight, super smooth from what I've shot it, but I'm excited to get it set up today. I'm just going to attach everything real quick, just because it's been killing me. I want to see what it looks like, at least with the gear on it. And then I'm going to head to the bow rack and get it all fully timed and tuned with the arrows that I'm going to be shooting this year and everything. So I don't have my actual stabilizer I'm going to be running this year, but it is another Spider stabilizer. I'm actually going to try a back bar as well this year. I'm going to experiment a little bit with this XL Carbon Pro. Going to be running a 3-pin. It's nice and bright pins. I went with a 10,000ths bottom pin, kind of going to experiment with that as far as longer distances with the smaller diameter pin. I'm going to have this Ultra Rest, Mathews Ultra Rest. Pretty sure it's just a QAD, but it's got that dovetail mount on this Vertix, which seems pretty sweet. Never even played with it at all, so it'll be kind of a new experience, screwing it on and everything. So I'll try to film it the best I can and show you guys at least just attaching all the mounts. Obviously I'm not going to be able to get the sight fully leveled up today, but we'll go through that in a couple days. Okay, straight out of the package, it's Mathews Rest. Came with all the Allen wrenches, but I'll just use my own Allen wrench set for ease of use. Like I said, never mess with these at all. So, little disclaimer, I should probably read the directions that are in the box because there's a little loosening screw that allows this dovetail to fit on here a little bit better. So, I'll actually show you. So if you pull that screw out right there, this piece comes off, and there's another little screw right there. You loosen that bad boy up. That looks like how you adjust your rest up and down. So we'll loosen that bad boy up.
There you go.
So there's some arrows and some engraved lines to line everything else up with. And then place this bad boy on here. Move my chair around. This will be a better view for you guys. Just like that. So, like I said, if I would have read the directions, probably would have been faster, easier. Even so, super simple. Next, throw the sight on real quick. This is super sweet about this carbon dovetail. This bracket, just attach it super easily. And I'll have to play with the size of my peep in relation to the sight housing, kind of how far in and out I want to run the dovetail, but we'll start with it somewhere around here. And like I said, I'm not going to level it up today, but cell sight. Just loosen this. Right there. And just get a rough center. But we'll do the second and third axis leveling, and then also work on getting a sight tape made and everything for it. So it's pretty cool. This has an adjuster to adjust the brightness of the pins if you so choose to want to run it. Then throw on the spider stabilizer. This is my one from last year. I'm going to be running a newer version this year. Then we'll throw the loop peep, get it timed, tune, double check draw length, get the sight all squared away, and kind of go from there. All right, what's up, guys? This morning we are finally setting up the beast, the Vertix from Mathews. We got Kellen here. He's got his own YouTube page, Inside Out Precision, right?
Yep, Inside Out Precision.
So it's gonna be setting it up. We're gonna go through timing and tuning of the bow. We just essentially got everything attached right now.
Yeah, so it looks like, Jared took the time, mounted everything on the bow, but that's just the first step. So we're gonna get some arrows built up, get the knock point set, get everything leveled out, and then run it through paper and see what we're getting there. And then we'll tune it, using the top hats with like Mathews does. Hopefully we'll never have to move that rest out of center. So far I've had really good luck with these bows. Pretty much line things up center shot, line up the knock height level through the burger hole, and they pretty much, you got a bullet hole within a couple shots. So not expecting a lot of pushback from this setup, but yeah, we'll get it dialed.
So for people who don't know the specs on the Vertix, what are its specs?
So your 30 inches axle to axle, 6-inch brace height, that's coming in right at 342 feet a second. And I've done a couple reviews on this bow, and it's really efficient with a heavy arrow. So, even arrows over 500 grains, you're still getting well over it. This is what, 29 inches? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably still going to be easy high 280s, mid to high 280s. So really efficient cam system. It's got the new switch mods, so I can go between 75, 70, 65, and 60 pounds without ever touching the limb bolt, which is really cool because it allows you to shoot the bow to lower poundage while still having the limb bottomed out, which is where it's most efficient. So anything from indoor to 3D to hunting, this bow can cover it. So pretty cool setup from Mathews.
So yeah, like Kellen said, he has some reviews on some bows and some how-to videos. Go subscribe to his YouTube as well as subscribe to mine. I'll put a link to his YouTube in the description below, but we'll go through and kind of show you the setting up of this bow. Right now I'm fletching up some Easton injections so we can tune the bow with it. Got 280 injections. For now I'm going to run a 3 fletch, the AAE hybrids, but we'll get those all fletched up and cut and inserted, and we'll get it all tuned up.
So now we've got the rest installed here. I'm going to set the knocking point, and I've noticed with these Mathews, especially the shorter axle to axle bows, that they're pretty sensitive to where the knocking point is in terms of the tune you're going to get. So I like to line it up basically right through the center of the burger hole here, and then do a little knock tie above and below once we get everything leveled out. That way you're not ever going to get any knock pinch. The loops isn't going to collapse on you. Sometimes we'll use the knocking point itself. We'll move it a little higher, a little low, based on the tear we're getting through paper. But in theory, there's only one center to the string, and on a Mathews, that's right through the burger hole. So ideally, I'd like to be able to pull from that true center and just micro adjust my rest up and down, a little bit if I'm getting a little tail high or a little tail low.
Which we can do with this new Mathews rest, right? It has that micro adjust on it.
So you just loosen this screw here, and then that's my elevation. And then on the actual launcher blade here, there's another set screw right here, and this will run me left and right. So really easy to adjust if I need to move it just like a 64th of an inch or something.
So what are you doing now, Kel?
So I'm getting the first axis basically leveled, so that when this runs up and down, it doesn't run at a slant in either direction. It's going to run straight up and down, and then we'll get the second axis leveled to that, and then we'll do the third.
So now we're going to do the third axis on the sight, which is best done at full draw. Right, Kellen?
Yep. We get full draw and get that bow at an angle so it replicates basically the pressure on the bow at full draw, torques it a little bit to keep the square, or the riser square to the sight.
So this is an important step that I feel a lot of people miss, is checking the timing on your bow, making sure that module comes around,
This one's looking
hits that
pretty
cable.
darn money. Top right just pretty good.
Alright, so it's going to be the first shot out of the new bow. Right through paper.
Not bad, just a little right. So we're gonna use the top hats. I'm guessing by 2 shots we should have a bullet hole.
So smooth.
Yeah,
Such a smooth
super
shooting.
quiet, smooth.
So what? 4 shots?
Yeah.
Tiny little adjustment. That is money in the bank.
Yep. Sweet.
And I just weighed that arrow, 486.
Yep. What was the other one with the 125?
512. Yeah. So we got it paper tuned, and we're gonna chrono it real quick. This arrow is a 280 injection from Easton. Only running a 100 grade tip in it right now. It's weighing in at 486, 487. So we're gonna chrono it here with the Mathews Vertix.
Like you just put one finger over the trigger while your other fingers are
Like
ready
good?
to release.
Ooh, I'm happy with that.
Somebody's smoking.
293. Oh yeah. Oh, that makes me so happy.